going on, guys? Welcome to Tech World Vlogs and Tesla. Today we are investigating all the nooks and crannies of the Kimpton Gray premium king size room. Now I must put a disclaimer out there that every room is different, and this is just my view of the room. You might have a different experience if you're staying in a Kimpton Gray hotel, but we have to respect everyone's opinion. So I've got a bunch of goodies in this investigator pack that I will be reviewing. So this is using infrared bunks that is gonna basically captures any infrared signal that is set up in the room, and it's gonna provide like a loud beep that tells me that that area there has some suspicious activities happening. This here towards this camera, and it's already detecting signal here. As I go towards this camera here, you can see it is lighting up, and I'm pretty far away. I could show you how far I'll go and we'll still start getting that signal. Now heading into the bedroom, there might be some hidden cameras in the lampshade, so I'll check the lampshades around the bed, and I will check the carbon monoxide detector there, and maybe around the cupboards. So this is the lampshades. We're seeing nothing here in terms of signal. It's a good thing. Room is kind of secure. We're checking these picture frames. Nothing here. Nothing bouncing off. Bed is intact. Lampshade here. We have nothing around the hotel phone. And here another lampshade. We got nothing. Thermostat. Alright, so there you have it. We did a quick scan of the room. We weren't able to detect anything. There was a couple of false alarm where my camera would actually trigger this here, because I'm videoing with my hand and the other hand is carrying this here. So my encouragement is maybe just mount your camera far away. That way you can kind of go around the room and do a detailed search. But I checked the common areas and there was nothing there that was actually picking up from the scanner. So we can say this hotel does not have any hidden cameras. That's good, that's reassuring. Next up is the audio meter. Now this is fairly important but almost basic. So we are going to test just the number of noise or weird noise that you get in the room. While I'm talking, you can see it's detecting the actual loudness of my voice in this audio meter. So we're gonna put this close on the bed and to just kind of understand what is the noise that the room has, and this will be helpful in terms of making a choice of how well rested your room is, or cozy your room is. So with me not talking, this is the reading that comes off the noise meter or the decibel meter. So right where I'm sleeping, the noise that is coming from the room, from all different spaces and vents, is right around 30, mid 30s, as you can see. All right, so as you can see, the noise meter is pulling up at mid 30s to low, which I wish it was quieter, but I could tell that the air conditioner's on and that's creating that extra noise. But yeah, something to check on if you're staying in a hotel. You can just discover how noisy that room is. Next up, we can take a look at the water meter tester and see what the readings are. I'm gonna get a glass of water from the sink and let's just check out the reading. Alright, so right now we have the water meter tester inside of the glass of tap water, and the pH here is 7.81. For a normal, this is in a normal range. Above 8.5 is considered a bit high, and anything less than 6.5 is considered a bit low. So we are right down in the middle, 7.76 now for the pH level, and that is good. All right, so we're getting a reading here of 743, and that is actually really good. As you can see here, ORP reading anything between 600 and 800 is considered high oxidation. And this means that it's actually high in oxidation, so it'll kill bacteria very fast, and that's a fantastic sign. So if you're drinking this water, you know that this water has a high ORP level and it's killing bacteria quite high. All right, let's move on to a different test. All right, so this is our EC measurement. This is measured in USCM. And this is the electrical conductivity, measures the ability of water to conduct electricity related to mineral water. And here it tells you the ideal range is between 50 to 500. Higher EC means more dissolvable salt, and lower EC means pure water, and this is telling us our water is on the purer side. Our next test here is our specific gravity, SG, and here we're looking for a reading of between 0 and 1. Ideal is -0, and here we're getting 1, so right on the good setting. Alright, that wraps up our water testing. Big takeaway here, our pH is in really good range. Our TDS is fantastic. Our ORP is just phenomenal. The water is rich in ORP, which means it's safe to drink. It has a high bacteria killing ability. Our hydrogen level is really good. There was no major callouts there for concern. So yes, this water is really good and safe to drink. The red light detector, we scanned every major area in the room, couldn't detect any red light signal other than the false alarm from my actual camera triggering it. And maybe the only downside here is we weren't able to get a really low reading on the decibel meter. We were in the mid 30s. Sometimes it got to low, but that's because we have an AC that's running. I guess the AC is creating some background noise there. I don't think that's meaningful or deciding factor when it comes to room. This room is still pretty quiet, so I wouldn't say that would be something that will deter you from booking this room. But what will deter you from booking a room is how clean the room is. And now we are going to activate our UV light, and we are going to scan this room and see what we find with the UV light. Alright, we're gonna start from the main entrance and walk all the way into the room. One thing you want to do, you want to make sure all the lights are off, because as you can see here, you can see with the UV light, but if the lights are on in the bathroom, it's hard to get good readings. So I'm gonna switch this light off. and make sure the room is completely dark, as you can see right now. So let's scan by the front door area. So I'm scanning the carpet here. There's my shoes, and you can see, you want to get close here in to see like any dirt on the carpet, and you can see like there's some dirt here, but that's like dust, and that's because I have my shoes there, so we wouldn't take that into consideration. Around the door, nothing there. Let's go up on the wall. Fairly clean. I'm not seeing anything here on the wall. I see some dust, some floating dust, but nothing alarming. Door handle, you can see some like dust, but that's because I've been opening the door by myself there. Walls are fairly clean. As you can see, no patches on the wall of saliva or human liquid. Checking the crevice there, fairly clean. Closet is good. Carpet, I'm surprised how clean this carpet is. We can see some like dust, but that's probably me walking around the carpet. So carpet is fairly clean. Let's check the bathroom. It's kind of clean, guys. I'm not seeing much. Oh, there we see a little bit there on the wall. There it is. We see something here, like a splash of something. Picture is clean. Wall here is clean. Let's look at the toilet. You always find some weird shit around the toilet. Here we can see some stuff. But you have to get really close here. Nothing there. Nothing on the toilet here. Okay. Alright. Kimpton. Looking clean. Let's open the toilet. See? Nothing there. Pretty good. Let's check the sink area, and we're not seeing anything here, guys. Here we can see some water stains, but that is to be expected. I was just testing the water here. Fairly good. Bathroom, expect to see some on the bathroom. Very good. Nothing here. All good. Fairly clean. Okay, let's move on to the bedroom area. Door is clean. I'm really surprised how clean this carpet is. They must be clean on a regular occasion. There's some dust here, but that's like, I guess, debris from the carpet. Wall is kind of clean. Don't see any major signs here on the wall. Ceiling here is good. Okay. Alright, let's check the chair. Chair I could see, but that's thread, so it's not consistent. These are all just thread. Nothing on the chair. Nothing around the plug. Okay. Let's check the nightstand. Nightstand is good. Shades are good. Ow. Okay. Very good. Nothing on the carpet here. Nothing on the chair. This is fairly good. I mean, I was using a desk, so I don't know if I can trust anything here. Nothing on the lampshade. Let's check the bed. Okay, so bed is good. I'm not seeing any cause. Any pillows are good. This cushion is good too. Pillows are all good. Nothing here on the bed. Bed is good. I'm gonna rip the sheet apart and check very soon. But yeah, we check the walls here. Good, ceiling. Very good. Outer wall. Nothing. Wow. Super clean. I'm gonna pull this sheet back and see if we find anything unusual. Hopefully not, because I gotta sleep here tonight. But let's see. Nope, all good. And we're getting right in here and we're not seeing anything. Check the other side here. Nothing. I'm going really slow. Not seeing anything. Well, I guess that's it, guys. I cannot find any area here of concern. Nothing from the bed, at least. Alright, so this wraps up our investigation. All in all, I gotta say, the Kimpton Gray Hotel in Chicago, this is a premium room. It is very clean. No significant areas of concerns. Was very surprised how clean the carpet was, the bed was, the sink, the bathroom was fairly clean. There was some spotty areas on the wall next to the toilet, but could be dust. But yeah, like the key areas was the bed, and that was really clean. And the bathroom was really clean. So big kudos. The water quality was exceptional. There was no camera detected throughout the investigation. So all in all, we have to give this room here a 9.5. There must be room for improvement, but a 9.5 out of 10 for the awesome cleanliness of the room overall. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and you subscribe, and if you're visiting, might be a good option to check out the Kimpton Gray Hotel. I would say that they get a high endorsement from Tech World Vlogs and Tesla. We'll see you on the next video.